for the undisputed UFC. Out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands presenting the interim UFC featherweight champion, the challenger, the Holloway. And now introducing the champion, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting and the current UFC featherweight champion of the world. Fight hard, but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck.
It is the first champ. Make it 11 straight wins and leave here the undisputed king of the 45ers against the greatest featherweight. Aldo is wearing the patented black and gold of a champion. Max Holloway is in white.
It takes for Aldo to get the timing on the leg, start beating on it, and see what Max does to recover, or vice versa.
The areas he has gotten hit, though, is with leg kicks. Ricardo Lamas landed 25 of 28. He will need those if he wants to limit that excellent movement of Max Holloway. Chop down the base.
Forward, Aldo evades. There was a definite anxiousness here in Brazil when it came to the fans. They want this so bad.
And Holloway is so good at getting your timing, your rhythm. He's not just Anthony Pettis, an excellent fighter, beautiful striker. And Max Holloway was able to just find openings and put him away.
That certainly doesn't apply to him. His self-belief dovetails with his skills.
Look at the range these guys are fighting at, too. Right within each other's distance. It's a great range.
Left hook as he left the clinch there for Holloway.
You're seeing the style differences, too. Aldo much more set.
Oh! Holloway got stuck!
Aldo looks quick off that first movement. His explosion is so well. Stronger as the fight goes on. So sometimes he takes damage in these early rounds. It gets stronger as he starts getting hit.
Well,
let's see what happens.
One to signal out safely with excellent combinations. He's a little bit standing in front of Jose Aldo right now. Lands a nice right hand there, but this is
loose. He's more relaxed. It looks like he's thinking a little bit much, and he might need to relax as the rounds go on. We'll see as the fight progresses.
And there's the jab of Jose Aldo. The two of his combinations dead in their tracks.
And don't forget, that means Aldo's used to the feints, used to the fakes. Edgar uses those very well.
And he's throwing with less volume. Typically, Max Holloway lands almost at twice the amount of significant strikes. Holloway a little hesitant.
Max is waiting far too much, and Aldo's getting the better.
What else we're not seeing is Max Holloway using his side and front teeps to the knee to Lamas, not using any of them so far tonight.
And mostly when you see that out of Max, time, and that's one of his most effective positions.
Now it seems like he's starting to slip.
Holloway towards the end of round 1, but a strong start for the champion, Jose Aldo.
And with the right and another left, starts flurrying on Max, throws a beautiful jump knee down the middle at the end of that combination that you missed, and then he fakes the over, switching it to the other. That's putting two together, and it's tricking Max in that first round.
Off the right, off to the right side, bring up the hook, okay? Let's get it, okay? You sit up and build off the this is fakes, okay?
Hard to recall the last time Max Holloway lost a round for Jose Aldo Jr.
To outstrike other guys, but this man's instincts, his reflexes, he is so quick.
And he's warmed up. Perfect liver shot.
No leg kicks so far for Jose Aldo. You know, we haven't seen Mitch them. Here, he did say he wanted to kick Max Holloway more, but hasn't had to so far.
From Aldo.
I'd like to see Max switch the stances as well. He throws very...
Defense probably isn't as sharp in southpaw position in his own mind, so he doesn't want to risk it. But
has to be.
He has to do it, though, because it's what his gift.
So now Holloway returns fire.
When Holloway expected the toughest round, seemed very calm in his corner, but man, what a weapon it is to have this crowd behind you.
He's not challenging Aldo a whole lot with the feints. in the offense as much as he usually does, so Aldo can conserve his energy more.
Due to the opposition that is the greatest featherweight of all time.
Aldo's deep.
You know what Holloway does so well typically is he attacks you at multiple levels. He doesn't normally just headhunt. So far tonight we've seen Max's creativity, his diversity is a big weapon. He's got to get to using that.
As he's getting warmer, though, you're seeing him start to faint. You're seeing him and wait for Aldo to get a little bit tired before he starts upping the offense, I think. And we're starting to see the offense.
Full title defenses before running into Conor McGregor.
He used broken timing on his own. He delayed that right hand, and that's why it landed. That was a heavy, heavy shot.
Oh! These gentlemen hit with a lot of power. And he big right hand landed.
Beautiful counter there for Jose Aldo.
Holloway just out of range with the uppercut.
And we're seeing the pace come up from Max. He's stepping it up now.
Championship rounds that Holloway would be the fresher fighter given his recent history. Less than a minute here. You see a pretty significant
body kick, something he does very well, attack the body. Hasn't done it often in this fight, but he should.
Do well to either throw the low kicks or go to the body whenever you see Aldo lean. And feint more.
Max Holloway does. Aldo cracks him with the right hand. Now Holloway able to land.
Awesome. These guys are going at it. It's beautiful.
There, beautiful left hook, and Jose Aldo catches Holloway coming in. And there, again, the jab. And these two putting on a show, going toe-to-toe. Holloway starting to loosen up, though.
Be smart. Hey, you better this guy. Max, pick up the volume a little bit. Tap him out, man.
Lamas, and Holloway threw almost twice as many significant strikes in 3 rounds against Lamas as Jose Aldo did.
The difference in these two coming to this fight was the volume. Holloway averages almost 6 significant strikes landed a minute in comparison to Aldo.
And Aldo's counters are among the best in the whole world as well, so you can't just throw with reckless abandonment against him. You gotta feint, you gotta set.
Third round of a possible 5 here to determine the undisputed UFC featherweight champion.
And you know, I talked to him a few days ago, and he mentioned he was absolutely going to use that.
That jab of Aldo is being the most effective. Big right hand over the top of the jab of Aldo.
Holloway starting to dictate.
In and out, in and out. Max goes in and out and is making it tough. And just listening to his coaches, throwing the numbers, getting more rate up. Getting a
knee for Jose.
Big left hand by Max.
Holloway punches out.
And this is where confidence plays such a big factor. You come out here, Aldo has and so far, the best start to a round yet for Max Holloway.
Well, Jose Aldo! The champ in recovery mode here. Holloway has Aldo mounted.
Gonna let him off the hook that easy.
Aldo's hurt badly. Doing okay, I think he's still in it. Max gets that mount, it's gonna be rough. Nice by Aldo to recover.
Holloway with a big right hand.
Got him, it's over. He's got Aldo hurt so bad, it's looking over.
Thought about giving up the back there. Now mounted again.
Such a sturdy mount by Max. It's so hard to get him off the top.
Not under the chin yet, but he may be able to stretch him out. Good transition for Max. He may be able to... Oh, huge right hand. Look at the beautiful floating of Max Holloway on top.
Look for the arm triangle. He's staying busy, non-stop.
Oh, Aldo
can't get him off.
The heart of Jose Aldo here on full display.
Aldo!
He gave a thumbs up again.
Oh, Aldo trying to stay in this fight, but the Hawaiian undisputed UFC featherweight champion, Hawaii, stand up. Finished the greatest featherweight of all time. 11 straight wins across this arena here in Rio.
Protesting that stoppage heavily, but you just can't sit there and continually eat those shots. Big John, it was going to stop.
And a lot of emotion is going to spill over here in Rio de Janeiro. Max blessed Holloway. He has felt really for 2.5, 3 years that he has been the #1 featherweight in the world. Celebrate.
You can't state how difficult a task it is to do what he did. Not just coming down to Rio and taking on a fight, countering him very well. Max came out in round 3 and seemed to have found his timing and his rhythm, and he was...
Didn't land. He was planning this the whole time. He knew he would turn up in the 3rd round. Great game plan by Max and his team.
This fight replay is brought special effort to dethrone the new champion, Max blessed Holloway.
Absolutely. I mean, the way that this guy works after the first, you wait for Aldo to counter, and then you fire again. 1-2. He waited for the counter hook, came back with another 1-2. Pinch with Aldo, passes the guard, keeps punching. Aldo just couldn't keep up. Max was on him, going back and forth from the back mount to the mount. The referee had to stop it. This was the end of the fight. Right here, Aldo just couldn't get the hooks out from Max. He couldn't get Max off top of him. He was protecting himself.
Yeah, McCarthy gave Aldo every benefit of every doubt. Max Holloway, the official decision brought to you by Metro Peace. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has KO. And now, the undisputed U.S. Holloway.
Incredible performance. You've worked so hard. You've won so many fights. What's it feel like to get the undisputed title wrapped around your waist tonight?
Estamos aqui com o vencedor Max Holloway. Foi uma luta incrível. Você trabalhou.
I got a lovely son at home. Baby, Rush, you got another gold one, baby. You got another gold belt. I mean, nothing but love over here. I understand you guys have to cheer on your fellow countrymen, but at the end of the day, you guys fight.
Equipe, todo mundo. Brasil, vocês me mostraram muito amor. Eu lutei aqui contra o compatriota de vocês e vocês só me mostraram amor essa semana.
How did you feel about the finish?
Parece que você começou um pouquinho devagar, mas depois no 3º round você acelerou o ritmo. Como é que você...
50K, I want my check. And I see you guys in Hawaii, UFC Hawaii. Make it happen, baby. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
And Max Holloway comes up as big as he has ever come up here tonight on the road.
Told everybody what he's going to do and went out there and did it. And he didn't just